We're gonna do a Turkish get-up progression. Turkish get-ups right now are being done by a lot of people with a very specific 7-step process, and that is well and good. The way that I like to do them is a little bit different, where we're ultimately looking for a flow. I want you to use these to give your brain and your body a chance to agree on where your body is in space. So it's less about getting the absolute perfect position so that you can lift more weight, and it's more about being able to move smoothly from a horizontal position into a vertical position. So think about smoothness and flow as you're doing all of these things, and put your hands and feet and your body in positions that will allow for more of that, more smoothness. Okay, so the progression starts with a Turkish sit-up. So from my horizontal position, I'm going to put one arm up in the air, and I'll put the same side foot on the ground so that my knee is up. From here, I'm going to keep this arm vertical as I come up into an upright sitting position and then back down. You can definitely use the other arm and the other elbow to support you as you come up. That is going to be fine. Key thing that we're going for here is that this arm that's up in the air stays up and down, and you don't bring it forward and then bring it back up. We're trying to kind of let our bodies move underneath our arm rather than moving our arm with our body. Once this feels okay, we'll move into the Turkish sit-up to bridge. So it'll be the same beginning position, but then once I get here, I will put this other hand a little bit behind me and a little bit out to the side. And I'm going to press through this heel and this hand to lift my tailbone straight up. My shoulders are going to point a little bit offline, but I want my hips to go pretty much straight up in a nice strong hip extension. My other free leg will have the heel on the ground and the toes up. I'm not going to be pointing my toes. I want that foot fairly neutral. So it's a nice strong hip extension. From that Turkish sit-up to bridge, we've created a frame with our hand and our foot that are our points of contact with the ground. A frame that will let us kick our knee through and come into our Turkish step through. So you can see my foot is pointed behind me. That's fine. Ultimately, this is a lunge variation. That's what you're going for. To get back out of it, you'll kick that hip to the side, set the hand down in roughly the same spot that it was before, press through this heel to lift and create the frame again, and then kick that leg through. So we'll come through the sit-up, into the bridge, and we'll kick through into this step through. From the step through, I'm going to move away so I don't kick my own door down. From the step through, the only thing that remains to get the full Turkish get up is sit up, bridge, step through. You'll push that foot back, make sure you're in a strong lunge position, and you'll stand. And then we'll come back down, kick that hip over, place the hand to create the frame, kick through, and back down. So the more you practice that, the more flowing it will become, the more your brain and your body will understand and agree on where your body is in space, and the smoother it will feel. Now it's your turn. You go try.